should I sum it up? I have a lot more to do, I have a lot more to go, I have a lot more to say. But yes, I will say it was an absolute pleasure to see Kamal after so long. Of course, we've met between that time, between Revathy and Salaam Venky. We have met off and on, and we do know what's happening in each other's lives, a little bit at least. But yes, to see somebody on a set after 30 years, it was an amazingly, it was like a surreal experience. I was like, it really felt like as though I'd been thrown back in time completely, and memories, lots and lots of memories. And Kamal, I remember mostly, I remember that, I remember sitting with him on a bus, because that was like 90% of our shooting in Canada. We were just going from place to place in this big fat bus, and we would all be together from like 4 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. And yeah, it was amazing, and you get to know somebody so well when you spend that much amount of time together. So yeah, it was really an amazing experience. Actually, an instant no, because it was an instant no, because yes, I have played a mother, but I don't necessarily do films. I don't do films where I have things where there is anything happening to my child. I think after I became a mother, I've become very cautious about that. I don't want to play that kind of role, and I'm very clear about it. So when Revathy ma'am actually approached me for the film, I said, ma'am, I deeply respect you and I love you and I think you're one of the most fabulous actors and all that, but I'm not doing your film. So she very graciously anyway decided, she said, but come and hear it anyway, let me come and narrate it to you anyways. So she came and she made me hear the film, and I loved the script. I loved the way it had been written, and I've seen her film. I've seen her film which she's done long back called Phir Milenge with Salman and Shilpa Shetty, which I thought at that time that was one of the most sensitively handled films. It was such a well-balanced film, and it was a very, very sensitively handled film. And I remember thinking at that time that if I ever got a chance to work with her, I would definitely want to. And cut to today happened, and I'm listening to the script, which is amazing. I'm looking at Revathy ma'am, and I know she's going to make a fabulous film. And my first thought was that if I don't do this film, I will regret it. So would I let my fear stop me from doing something that I will regret later? So I closed my eyes and I picked up the phone and I was like, okay ma'am, handle me, sambhal lena mujhe. So she very sweetly said, I think for me as an actor, acting is acting. There's still going to be a camera, there's still going to be a crew. There's still the technique of acting does not change. I don't think so. But yes, there is a lot more freedom of speech. There is a lot more freedom in topics maybe that on OTT that you do not have on stream. There is that. Like I said, जैसे मैंने कहा कि सुजाता और काजोल दोनों माँ हैं, and माएँ जो होती हैं, जैसे हम एक्चुअली बात कर रहे थे उसके बारे में, हम यहाँ पे चलते चलते आ रहे थे और हम बात कर रहे थे कि mothers are capable of amazing, impossible feats that we don't even realize are impossible because हमारे बच्चे हैं सामने और हमको करना ही है. और सुजाता का भी किरदार इतना ऐसा ही है कि उसने जो देखा उसके सामने, उसने देखा कि ये मुझे अगर ये करना है, तो उसने देखा नहीं कि उसके सामने स्पीड ब्रेकर है कि माउंटेन है. शी जस्ट वेंट अहेड. उसने सिर्फ देखा कि मुझे कहाँ तक पहुँचना है, इसके ऊपर जाना है, इसके अराउंड जाना है, अंदर से जाना है, जहाँ से भी जाना है, मुझे वहाँ तक ही पहुँचना है. और उसका जो लक्ष्य था वो बहुत ही क्लियर था. और आई थिंक एवरी मदर फील्स लाइक दैट. एवरी मदर फील्स लाइक दैट व्हाट जो हम अपने बच्चों के लिए करते हैं, तो कहते हैं ना कि माँ बच्चे का जो रिलेशनशिप होता है, it's probably the purest relationship in the world and the only relationship which is unconditional. हर दूसरा relationship जो होता है दुनिया में, आपके भाई का, your husband, whatever, whoever, other people in your life will always have conditions. Are you a good person? Are you enough? Are you not enough? But the mother-child relationship is the one relationship which is truly unconditional. So yes, I think that is the biggest similarity between Kajol and Sujata. I'll answer this question. मैंने जवाब दिया है because I honestly felt that if I did not accept this film, I loved the script, I loved Revathy ma'am, I knew that she would make a good film, and I knew that if I did not do this film, I would regret it for the rest of my life. So thank you, Revathy ma'am. I'll say that thank you, Revathy ma'am, from the bottom of my heart for letting me play Sujata.
Thank you. Yeah. Just pick up the microphone. It will be easier for you. It's there.
As a heroine, I think जैसे आपने कहा है, I think ये एक heroine जो होती है, जो हूँ मैं, बिल्कुल हूँ, लेकिन ये मेरे ज़िंदगी का एक हिस्सा है, मेरी ज़िंदगी नहीं है, और मेरी ज़िंदगी बहुत सारे हिस्सों से भरी है। तो एक हिस्सा, बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरे बच्चे हैं, एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरी फैमिली है, एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरा काम है, लेकिन मैं कहूँगी कि इन सब हिस्सों की अहमियत जो है, जब आप उसमें होते हो तब उतनी ही होती है।
जो कह रही है that it is not important how many years you live, but अपनी ज़िंदगी आप कैसे जीते हो, because एक एक क्षण जो हमारे जीवन में आता है is very important, and you know it's not about कि हम हर वक्त खेलते हंसते जीना है, नहीं, you will be faced with hurdles. Zindagi is like that. It keeps throwing hurdles at you. But how do you handle those hurdles? Like she said, each mother handles her child differently. Each of us handle our hurdles differently. So how do we reach that? Whether we look at it, we shy away from it and walk away from it, or do we, plan and, tell ourselves to cross it? And how do we cross it? So each person does it differently. So Salaam Venky is the story of how Sujata and Venkatesh handled those hurdles in life. And Venkatesh's life was designed to be short. So उन्होंने कैसी अपनी ज़िंदगी अच्छी तरह जी, and how his mother supported him to do that.
Hello everyone, Namaste. First of all, thank you so much for the warm welcome. And কেমন আছো? আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি, इतना ही थोड़ा सा मुझे आता है. But first of all, so I would like to start with thanking Revathy ma'am and all our makers for believing in me, because you said yes, my all the other work is totally different to what I've done in this film, and it was, yes, definitely it was challenging for an actor. It is difficult to portray different kind of roles each and every time, and after Mardani people started expecting a lot from me, and now I got this opportunity only because of Revathy ma'am, and she saw Venky in me, so that was a blessing for me, and I want to thank ma'am for that. And also about preparation, so I didn't know about this disease called DMD. Ma'am had a lot of research on this, and she told me about this disease, and she sent me one video clipping of one or 1.5 hour video.